Hello, I'm Marta from Truth in Aging, and I get a lot of letters from people asking me what should they do now that they've turned 40. Their hair's changing, their skin's changing, nothing that they used to use works for them anymore. What can they do? Well, it's really hard to put together a whole regimen that's going to work for everybody. But I've got some ideas here. We'll cover most bases. And of course, you've got to start with a good eye cream. Your eyes are really going to tell the story about how you're aging. And so this is the thing that is really worth investing in. If you do nothing else, buy a great eye cream. I've got two here. This one is by Dermaphysiologique. It's an Italian brand, and it really does a great job of lifting the eyelid area. So if that's an issue with you, then this would be a great one to go for. This is Your Best Face Correct. I think this is one of the first anti-aging products I ever bought that gave me faith that some of these things might actually work. After 2 or 3 months, I was using it around my eye area and found that crepiness was really smoothing out. The crow's lines were getting a little bit fainter, and this is a great product. It's $150, but there isn't a single filler in here. Just about every single ingredient is a very powerful active. And then for the rest of the face, people make the mistake that what they need is a great all-round serum or moisturizer. And that's not really true, and you're going to waste a lot of money trying to find something that works everywhere. If you need to bring on the heavy guns for those areas where you've got specific wrinkles or perhaps some broken veins, then it's worth investing in an expensive product that's going to work. And you just target those areas so you can really eke out the product and make it work for you for months on end. And therefore it's well worth getting an expensive product like this one. This is by Eshe. It costs nearly $200, it's about $180 for this little thing. But it's got a very powerful active based on a human growth active. And it really helps broken veins, deep wrinkles, and you just use it in those areas where you really need to. You need a very, very tiny amount. It's got quite a good stopper on it where you can control the flow, and you literally need the tiniest amount, like a lentil almost, nothing bigger than that, and you can use that just where you need it. And you can actually make a bottle like this last 4 or 5 months. And then for the other areas, you can use something a little less expensive, like this one from Juice Beauty. It's all natural. This is well under $100. It's a big jar that will last you a really long time, and you can use this everywhere. It's got stem cells from fruits, from citrus fruits and apples, and does a great job of refreshing the complexion. And now, when we get older, most of us concentrate on our face and we forget to look from the chin downwards until suddenly we notice our necks are beginning to age and our knees are looking crepey and wrinkled. So you need to invest in a great neck cream and body lotion. This is a really heavy-duty moisturizer from a company called Senzen. They're a spa based out of San Francisco, and they just came out with this new, very natural skincare line, which also has potent actives in it as well. This is Infinity, and it's a heavy-duty moisturizer. Personally, I can't use this on my face, it's a little bit too heavy, but for the neck and décolleté area, it's fantastic. It's really rich and nourishing, and will make a big difference. As will this. This is a new brand called Zen. They've just come out with this argan oil body lotion. And argan oil is very full of fatty acids, omegas that are great for the skin, and this is really nourishing. It's about $25 for a large tube, and you use this all over the body, and you get a great, nice, silky feeling. I've been using this for the last couple of months. I'm really delighted with it. The last thing is our hair. We feel our hair changing as we get older. It gets brittle, it gets drier, and it even begins to start to thin out, which can be really distressing. So you need products that are actually going to help your hair grow and be healthy. So starting with a good shampoo. This one by Nutrilift is less than $20. It's got more actives in it than most very expensive department store face serums. It's a really good value product. And a lot of these actives will actually help stimulate hair growth, or at least stop it shedding. And everybody who tries this generally says that it gives them thicker hair, and they see less shedding of the hair when they brush it or when they're having a shower. And then if you need the heavy guns, we've got emu oil. And this is from that large flightless bird from Australia, and it's pretty refined, so it doesn't look like chicken fat. And you rub this in where you've got thinning hair, and it does help hair follicles grow. There's a lot of research actually on this, where they've used it on mice as well as human beings, and it will actually reactivate dormant hair follicles. As will this. This is a copper peptide solution by Hair Signals, and this you can use all over the scalp or in specific areas. Copper peptides are great for healing wounds, and that's what they've been used for the last 50 years. But it was discovered fairly recently that they also help hair growth. So these are products that can give you great, lovely, luscious hair. And if you're finding that, as I did, as I got a bit older, that my eyelashes were looking a bit moth-eaten and my lashes weren't as luscious as they used to be, you can get an eyelash growth product. This one is by Reluma, and it doesn't use prostaglandins, which can have side effects. This is very safe, and it's used a little bit like an eyeliner, and you just paint it over the eyelashes and around the eyebrows, and after a month or so you should start to see thicker, stronger hair in those areas as well. Thank you for listening.